Now on CoastTV News.
Funding fight. A rejected bill that would have paid for school resource officers sparks debate over safety and costs in schools.
Dewey's big build, a major upgrade for the town hall, police, and EMS.
Emergencies are emergencies. They shouldn't take forever.
Vineyard vying. Twin Branch Winery's renewed hopes to have a tasting room and events venue.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
School safety on the coast. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with a bill that would pay for school resource officers, but it's been shot down.
The House Education Committee voted down a bill introduced by Milford Area Representative Brian Shoup. Representative Claire Snyder Hall was one of those who voted to deny the bill, saying the funds would be better spent on teachers. Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken is live in Milford. Emma, that money would only apply to schools that opt in.
Maddie, I'm at the Milford High School, and for schools like this that currently have resource officers, these funds would have paid 70% of their salaries. And for schools that don't have officers, they would have to opt in to get that officer and receive that money. Schools in Milford. These are some that would have benefited from a bill to fund 70% of school resource officers' salaries from the state. Milford Area Representative Brian Shoup says not only are the officers needed for safety, but they help foster trust in the community.
And they create those positive bonds and those relationships with students, then law enforcement has a chance to create that positive environment and allows those community roots to grow between students and families that don't normally have a positive interaction with them.
But the Delaware House Education Committee voted down that bill. Rehoboth Beach Representative Claire Snyder Hall voted no, saying, quote, highly trained police officers should be doing police work, and, quote, there is no evidence that SROs stop mass shootings. The Education Committee rejected the bill on a near party line vote, with opponents expressing concerns over cost and potential over-policing in schools. Bob Griffiths lives in Milford. He says he's in favor of whatever it takes to keep kids safe.
There'd be somebody there to respond immediately instead of having to wait. And we have too many of those school shootings in the United States.
As the conversation over school safety evolves, the challenge remains in finding the right solution that protects both students and community funds. Shoup says a lot of people are asking him to reintroduce this bill and that he plans to do so. Live in Milford, Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Emma. Now, if this bill had been approved and funding school resource officers, it would have been $25 million a year in taxpayer money. That's if all the schools opted in. There would have been an additional $12 million for the first year.
A story we brought you this week. A Milton couple put up cameras in a live stream to catch those who they believe to be bad drivers. This was miltonspeeder.com, but new tonight, they've taken down their website. The couple saying, quote, I suggested taking the site offline as a way to reduce tensions and allow for more productive discussions about road safety in our community, end quote. The couple says they met with the town on their speeding concerns.
The Fire and Ice Festival in the Bethany area is modifying its schedule due to predicted rain. So we'll tell you what we got. On Friday, Salted Vines Vineyard and Winery will be hosting food trucks, a DJ, ice carving, and a luge of sorts. Saturday's events and festivities all stay the same. Now, all previously scheduled Friday activities in John West Park and Bethany Beach, those have now been moved to Sunday, February 2nd. Sunday, there will also be an ice skating rink in Bethany Beach as well. We're talking about the weather, so let's take a live look outside into Lewis and turn it over to our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, who's actually tracking that Friday rain that's impacting this festival.
Yeah, so when we have something that's a big deal happening, a pretty big deal, as they say on a certain movie, well, then we want to definitely say what's going on with that big deal. Well, we have the flow of air coming out of the south. We're going to stay a bit on the thick side just after midnight for Friday. Then you'll notice by Friday early in the morning, we start seeing the scattered showers moving across the Delmarva Peninsula, particularly into central and western portions of Sussex County. Now, this is where we are. Watch my hand and watch the green. Now, as we go throughout the day, you'll notice we stay under the green. In other words, we have the rain that's going to stay steadfast for Friday. Winds are coming out of the south, so we're still expecting a mild day, but then that rain won't clear out until we get to Saturday. So, yeah, we need to stay with Plan B with all outdoor Friday events, but Saturday morning, we're looking to be clear.
The Delaware Prescribed Fire Council is hosting a free Learn and Burn workshop on Friday, January 31st from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Redden State Forest in Georgetown. The event will teach participants about the benefits of prescribed fires, like controlling invasive species and improving soil quality. There will be presentations on fire safety, legal considerations, and smoke management with a live fire demonstration. That's if the weather allows. In Dewey Beach, the current town hall, it's 27 years old, and the town says it's outdated. That's why upgrades are on the way. CoastTV News reporter and anchor Brandon Ferguson is live in Dewey Beach. Brandon, you spoke to the town manager about a new building and everything that would go in it.
Charlie, the town hall right now only holds the police station and various town meetings. But with this new building, it will be 3 stories with 3 different departments being on each of those stories. Sussex County EMS, Dewey's police force, and those town meetings. Now follow me to the side of this town hall right now, and as we make our way to the back of the property, this space right off of Coastal Highway is where this new town hall would go, and in replacement of the old town hall, the Sussex County garage will go there. And on your screen now is the drawing of the completed story building that will replace the old town hall. And people I spoke with in Dewey and the town manager say EMS coming to the town is going to be a game changer.
Public safety, and part of that is having the EMS Sussex County paramedics in this project stationed here in Dewey Beach instead of all the way out on Plantation Road at Midway. Response time would be cut down dramatically during the summer.
I think it's important to have them locally everywhere. Like, just because emergencies are emergencies, they shouldn't take forever.
Dewey says between state and county grants, that adds up to $5 million for this project, and the town also has $2 million in reserves for this project, so no taxes will get increased because of it. In Dewey Beach, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
This brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know, is $7 million too much for a town hall on the coast?
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. Take a look at your screen. A majority say too expensive, but a very, very close second depends on specifics.
And then we've got coming in third and fourth, good investment, fair price. If you haven't voted, you can do that. Go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. We'll show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11. If you live in Milton, listen up. The voter registration deadline for the 2025 municipal election, it is tomorrow, January 30th. You need to register at Town Hall. That's Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. But that's really just tomorrow. But there are requirements. You must be a U.S. citizen who is 18 years or older, live in Milton for at least 30 days or more. For more information, go to milton.delaware.gov.
As bird flu continues to spread, including here on Delmarva, health officials encourage poultry producers to take extra precautions like boot washing, footwear change, or covers. And we spoke with Logan Field in Felton. She says she's very intentional about which boots she wears around her chickens and what she has in public.
Make sure that we only use boots that are like for our flock, like when we're taking care of the flock. We don't really wear them out in public or anything like that.
Now, another guideline from the Maryland Department of Natural Resources is limiting how many people step onto your property and cover feed to prevent wild birds from getting into it.
And moving to Ocean Pines, according to the Ocean Pines Association, state officials have collected lots of dead birds, and they're going to be getting tested for bird flu. The Maryland Department of Natural Resources confirmed the birds were domestic geese, Canadian geese, vultures, a cormorant, common, and a gull and grackle.
Lots of birds there.
That's a bird I've never heard of before. A historic hotel in Ocean City is coming down. Demolition is underway on the Beach Plaza Hotel, which was built back in 1953. There were plans to turn it into a Margaritaville resort. That's no longer the case. We caught up with a former hotel employee who says he's sad to see it go, but excited for new memories.
And everybody used to say how many memories were here and how much of an old building it used to be. And I just thought it was pretty cool, but now I think it's a good idea that they're creating a new process, creating new energy.
There is an approved site plan for a new hotel on that property. Again, though, it is not going to be that Margaritaville. In Rehoboth on Friday, January 31st, Rehoboth Beach will conduct training on FOIA and ethics. You might remember Rehoboth was found to violate the Freedom of Information Act when it came to hiring its new city manager. The public is welcome to attend.
If you plan on attending the Polar Bear Plunge this weekend in Rehoboth Beach, listen up. If you haven't been before, it's awesome, but lots of people. So plan your parking and transportation ahead of time. It's free, but very limited there. And if you want to jump in the ocean with Charlie, who's doing it, register ahead.
Yep.
Register ahead of time online and stay for the after parties. It's all for a great cause. It benefits Special Olympics. The event includes a weekend of fun, jumping in the ocean with Charlie Sakaitis. He's really excited about it. And our very own Matt Pensick will be the MC for the 5K. You want to say anything else about that, Charlie?
I'm also going to have some of my Coast Life friends joining us for that, so they're going to be jumping in the water as well.
And we got a lot more news to get to this evening.
Ice rescue training. I hope we don't need that on this weekend. What the firefighters say is needed.
And don't even ask. I'm not doing no. But I will do yes to this, because the job fair is going to be on February 1st. So it's looking nice. By the way, and your forecast, looking a bit on the cool side, but very breezy. We'll have your full forecast coming up.
Good news for wine lovers in the Twin Branch Winery in Milton. We have the big update for you in just 60 seconds.
Thursday through Monday only, you'll love the savings at Johnny Janaury's 5-day sale. Save up to 50% store-wide. Plus, take an extra 10% off everything, including clearance items. But it all ends Monday, only at Johnny Janaury.
So I work in the hospitality business, or even being a neonatal nurse. It's very important for me to have a great smile.
Business, it's all about connections and talking to people.
It just means so much to have a smile and being able to lift those sick people or people that aren't in the best situation.
When I'm receiving my customers, I can receive them with a beautiful smile.
Let's get started.
Your first consult is free. You know, a smile goes so far.
Call Tillman Orthodontics for your free consult.
Thursday through Monday only, you'll love the savings at Johnny Janaury's 5-day sale. Save up to 50% store-wide. Plus, take an extra 10% off everything, including clearance items. But it all ends Monday, only at Johnny Janaury.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
The Twin Branch Winery in Milton is expecting to reopen in just a few weeks.
Let's talk about what they needed. You may remember the winery was open but didn't have the right allowances to have tasting events. Here are a few things they do need to reopen.
They had to pass a sprinkler inspection from the fire department, get a reinstatement of their liquor license, and this is a big one, get granted a conditional use permit, and Twin Branch got that permit this week.
I almost jumped out of my seat in the county chamber. It was just such a great feeling to know we finally got through it all. We're on the right track.
The winery told Coast TV they have to get the last 2 check marks from Planning and Zoning and that inspection from the Alcohol and Beverage Commission, but they do expect to be reopened Valentine's Day weekend. We're going to have more on this story tonight at 11.
Let's take a quick peek at your forecast for tomorrow. We're going to start off in the 30s, but we'll end up in the mid-40s, which is seasonal. But we're going to be above the norm for this time of the year for tomorrow, but with a bit of a catch. We'll talk about that in your full forecast coming right up.
Listen to Big 107.7, Delmarva's classic rock station.
For family trips, adventures with friends, or just getting your first car, the Car Store is ready to help you upgrade your relationship with the open road. A great selection to choose from, price to move, and backed by the Car Store Certified Advantage. TheCarStoreOnline.com.
At Arctic Heating and Air Conditioning, we are offering great deals on new system replacements. We have financing options from 0% for 36 months or options with payments below $95 a month. Don't need financing? Arctic is offering instant rebates up to $1,400. Qualifying customers can receive up to a $2,000 federal tax credit on Energy Star certified systems, and Delmarva Power customers can receive up to a $960 instant rebate on select systems.
A wet crawl space is a lurking hazard, inviting mold, rot, and structural worries. The answer is Brazier's Crawl Space Encapsulation. Our specialist tailors the solution to your exact crawl space. Our expert team cleans and upgrades your crawl space into a pristine, protected environment, and we only use April Air dehumidifiers. Reliable and robust, complete with a 5-year warranty. Take the first step to a drier, safer home. Call Brazier's or visit our website. Your peace of mind is just one call away.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
In 1925, a simple bank ledger began journaling the transactions of life in Willards, Maryland. New houses, barns, and farm equipment. Growing families and businesses both big and small. A record through time of hardship and prosperity. 100 years ago, the founding of the Farmers Bank of Willards was vital to the town. 100 years later, banking has changed, but the Farmers Bank remains steadfast in its original mission, keeping and reinvesting millions of dollars right here for the benefit of our communities.
When it comes to trucks, the Truck Store has just about everything. Work vans, SUVs, and trucks. Lots of trucks. So get to the Truck Store now in Del Mar and Dover. Do more, play more, get more. MyTruckStoreOnline.com.
L&W Insurance, your partners in protection since 1932. As one of Delaware's largest independent insurance agencies, we are committed to meeting all of your insurance needs.
Silo Concepts and L&W have formed a great relationship. We've been trusting them for over 10 years.
At L&W Insurance, we aim to be your trusted business partner. As a local, I care about providing your employees with comprehensive benefits and insurance protection. For all your commercial and personal insurance needs, trust L&W to be your partner in protection.
This afternoon felt like an awesome treat. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Imagine that. And listen, we're going to revisit those temperatures with a bit of a twist because that'll come in the form of some scattered showers. It's likely to hover most of Friday, but we'll elaborate on that more in just a moment. So temperatures right now, we're holding actually at 50 degrees on Rehoboth Beach, Redden, Georgetown, and Del Mar at this hour. But get this, that's 10 degrees warmer than we were just 24 hours ago, both in Georgetown and Salisbury. We are 13 degrees warmer than we were just this same time period yesterday in Cambridge as well as Wallops Island. So we're trending in the right direction because we want to get warmer, right? I think we're a little fatigued from the extreme cold we've been dealing with. Gale wind warning is also active for us in Fairbanks, Cornerstone, Cambridge area, watching out for 40 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts. But that's also a concern for the folks at Slaughter Beach, Broadkill Beach. Very blustery, and that's going to stay in effect until now, but it should begin to subside for us a little bit. But we do have concerns for small craft advisory to our south throughout portions of Ocean City and low water levels actually as well. So we have the cold front that's to our north, and it's going to begin to drape its way from the north to the south, and that's going to enhance our winds as well, change the directions as well. But by the time we get to Friday, we're looking at these winds pushing out of the south once again. That's going to help warm things up. But look at how vibrant they're going to be. 36 mile per hour wind gust expected by 9 o'clock Friday evening. Same holds true for us in the Salisbury area. Then by Saturday, the winds change dramatically out of the north, and so it gets a little bit cooler as a result of the direction of the winds. The winds really have a tremendous effect on that comfort level that we're dealing with. So Thursday, we're breezy, windy, still mild, at least seasonable. Friday, steady showers, but we will have elevated temperatures, but it's still going to be on the wet side. You see, Thursday morning, we start off at 31 Dewey Beach, 31 Millsboro, 31 Selbyville. Clear skies. By the afternoon, we're in the 40s, 42 Millsboro, 41 Georgetown. We're still in the 30s along the coast. For Friday, we start off cloudy and rainy starting in the early morning hours. We start off with rain, but look at where we begin with the temperatures. 50, for example, the starting point in Selbyville, 46 in Milton and Ellendale, but rainy. We dance to about 57 degrees in Millsboro. We're expecting 58 for the high in Long Neck, Berlin, and Selbyville, but we're still going to stay wet. Now, we're looking for the same general situation for us for Friday all day long for just about everybody, even the most southern portions of our viewing area. We're going to ride into like 59 degrees in Snow Hill, Newark, as well as Berlin. So we're expecting that. But the amount of rain, only about a ½ inch to an inch thus far. So with that being the case, tonight we're going to drop to 28, tomorrow 47, 56 with rain and cloudy skies on Friday. Finally, here's a look at the extended forecast. We are calling for a yellow alert day on Friday.
Coast TV is calling all die-hard Eagle fans after the Birds won to get into the Super Bowl. Right now, we are looking for the biggest, most passionate Eagle fans in the community to feature in an upcoming segment. Whether you've been tailgating for decades, have an epic collection of Eagles memorabilia, or have an unforgettable game day ritual, we want to hear your story.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
What's going on, sports fans? The 76ers could tie their longest winning streak of the season at 4, but they have to handle the Sacramento Kings. The Philadelphia 76ers have been clicking as of late, taking down the Lakers last night 118-104 behind the 43-point performance of Tyrese Maxey. But Philadelphia faces another tough test. Now the Kings. They have had some drama, though, after firing their head coach this season. Now trade rumors are still looming around De'Aaron Fox, but Sabonis will be tough to stop for this team. He averages a double-double this year for the Kings. A chance at 4 straight for the 76ers tonight. Tip-off at 7:30 p.m. And the big game is about 2 weeks away. Who do you have winning it all, the Philadelphia Eagles or the Kansas City Chiefs? Let's take a look at those votes. Right now, the Philadelphia Eagles taking the lead, but if you want your vote to be heard, all you have to do is head to our website at delmarvasportsnetwork.com. You can go into Google, and it's that easy. You can click on the vote tab on our page, and you can see where you can vote for the Eagles or Kansas City. Make sure your voice is heard. That'll for sports. Have a great night, everybody.
Start the new year by adding value and function to your kitchen.
No cabinet tear-out needed.
With Paul Davis, skip the hassle of a full remodel and get your dream kitchen now.
We reface your cabinets with 5 layers of high-quality hardwood and your choice of color.
That's new doors, drawers, and hardware, all for half the cost of a full remodel.
Completed in as little as 3 days.
Right now, get half off labor, a free microwave, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call now to beat the spring rush.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Upgrade your windows and doors with West Shore Homes' 3 for Free sales event. With a free project upgrade, free installation, and interest-free financing until 2026, you won't have a single payment for 12 months. Lock in your savings today at westshorewindow.com.
If you're looking for a reliable pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you won't want to miss out on Preston Ford's Surplus Sell-Off. We still have over 1,000 new Fords and pre-owned vehicles waiting on our lot for you. Our Ford Blue Advantage inventory is bigger than ever and packed with benefits. You can buy confidently knowing our Ford Blue Advantage inventory goes through 139 points of inspection by certified technicians. Plus comes with a 90-day, 4,000-mile comprehensive limited warranty. Check out our entire inventory online at PrestonFord.com. Join us at the Surplus Sell-Off sales event at Preston Ford. Cars cost less in Preston.
Dandelions, a bright yellow warning that now is the time for prevention because crabgrass and clover aren't far behind. Hillside Lawn Service has been making lawns around the Chesapeake healthier and weed-free for nearly 30 years. From soil to trees, grass and weeds, Hillside's certified agronomists test your soil, apply exactly what it needs and nothing it doesn't. Their high-efficiency formulas help protect our waterways. Switch to Hillside now and get $25 off their annual maintenance program. Call Hillside Lawn Service for your free assessment.
Jessica moved into a new apartment. The apartment felt safe, but the parking lots were not well lit, exterior doors didn't lock, there were no security cameras and no security officers on patrol. Jessica was assaulted and robbed outside her own apartment. If not for the lax security, this never would have happened. Luckily, Jess knew who to call for an inadequate security case, and now you do too. If you've been injured as a result of a property owner's inadequate security, tip the scales of justice in your favor. Call Schwartz & Schwartz today.
Upgrade your windows and doors with West Shore Homes' 3 for Free sales event. With a free project upgrade, free installation, and interest-free financing until 2026, you won't have a single payment for 12 months. Lock in your savings today at westshorewindow.com.
For 150 years, Ocean City, Maryland has been somewhere to smile about. From our beautiful beaches to our iconic boardwalk, we've been creating memories that last a lifetime, whether you're chasing the perfect wave, a hole-in-one, or a sunset stroll. Celebrate our 150th anniversary with 150 days of celebrations, special events, and deals all year long. Book now and save in 2025 at ococean.com/150. Ocean City, Maryland, somewhere to smile about.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
The Lewis Fire Department spent Tuesday night conducting an ice rescue training. Take a look at your screen. This is on Red Mill Pond. Firefighters say this is the time of year ice rescues often happen as temperatures warm up and ice is not as thick as it seems to people and animals.
Hey, be sure to join us Saturday for the Delmarva Job Fair. If you're looking for a job, there will be dozens of employers on site in the gym at Delaware Technical Community College in Georgetown. Just bring your resume Saturday, February 1st from 10 to 2.
Our Irish Eyes camera in Lewis, we're holding at about 47 degrees right now, and we're relatively clear. We'll drop down to 43 degrees with a few scattered clouds here and there by 9 o'clock, dropping down to 40 degrees by 10 o'clock. By the way, since we have some rain on the way, an umbrella would be a good idea to have, right? Well, Stephen Yan of Lewis, you are now our new umbrella giveaway winner, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling. We're keeping you up what's happening with the forecast. Call our weather line. It's sponsored by the law offices of Brockstead, Mandelis, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. One quick note, I want you to take note of the fact that we're looking for rain all day on Friday, and we're calling up for a yellow alert day, more than a half an inch of rain, and we're watching out for 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So that's why it's yellow instead of red.
I got it, Paul. Thank you. And thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.